Oh man, stop the violence, stop the violence. Damn man, stop the violence. Hey man, today we got a report today, man. First off, all praises to the most high, man. Yeah, man. First thing first, man, we gotta give thanks to God, man, and give condolences to a life that's been lost today. Man, Charlie Kirk, man. Fallen a life, another life fallen. Man, it's really unfortunate. I'm sorry that this had to happen to this man. This man was a good person. It seemed as though he was having a kind of a speech at a university or whatever, and apparently a sniper, someone out of nowhere just came and just and had took his life, man. You know what I'm saying? So today we're gonna go ahead and we ain't gonna waste too much time. We're gonna go ahead and show two clips. Actually, might do three clips. I'm gonna go ahead and show a clip of the shooting when it happened on the campus, and we're gonna go ahead and show. Then we're gonna show another clip that led up to possibly the shooting. You know, kind of like some of the controversial things that the man was saying that was that led up to people hating him or disliking the things that he say or disagreements that then basically end up deleting him, getting him deleted. And I want to say condolences to that for at first, and then the last video we're gonna show is a video um where it's different angles of the shooting inside when he had got shot. So we ain't gonna waste too much time, man. We're gonna go ahead and get into this first clip. We'll go ahead and get into this first clip where Charlie was basically what led up into him getting shot and deleted, and then we're going to go ahead and show another clip where he did actually get deleted, and then the next clip after that is going to be the one of different angles.
Action. Yeah, we know you do not have the brain processing power to otherwise be taken really seriously. You had to go steal a white person's slot to go be taken somewhat seriously. Play cut 52.
But I rise today as a clear recipient of affirmative action, particularly in higher education. I may have been admitted on affirmative action, both in terms of being a woman and a woman of color, but I can declare that I did not graduate on affirmative action. This is my personal story.
I hear because of action affirmative. She can't even say that. We know. It's very obvious to us that you were not smart enough to be able to get in on your own. I couldn't make it on my own, so I needed to take opportunities from someone more deserving. This is how action. Yeah, we know. You do not have the... If I see a black pilot, I'm going to be like, boy, I hope he's qualified. Because of DEI, it begs the question, when you see a black pilot, you wonder, you say, I hope they are qualified. If I'm dealing with somebody in customer service who's a moronic black woman, I wonder, is she there because of her excellence, or is she there because of affirmative action? It almost creates thought patterns that are not necessarily... No one really cares when it's HR managers. No one cared when it was, just kind of paper shufflers or even engineers. But now when it's like, wait, hold on a second. Yeah. You're going to remove my appendix and you're a black lady. If I see a black pilot, I'm going to be like, boy, I hope he's qualified. Because...
Yeah, that was funny, not so funny, you know what I mean? That was one of the clips. That basically what kind of led up to kind of him. That's not the only incident, but that's just kind of the controversial topics, the things, the way the man will talk that led up into him getting so much hate slurs and, people disliking him or whatnot. So, that's one of the things that got him caught up. But this is what we do know, you know what I mean? What we do know inside this case is that Charlie Kirk was 31 years old. He was a conservative activist, and he was shot during an event at the Utah Valley University. You know what I'm saying? He was shot at that event, at the college, at the university. We also know that he was part he was part of this "Prove Me Wrong, America Come Back" tour, which is basically like an open debate inside a college campus. You know what I mean? The other thing that we know is that the shot appeared to be from a rooftop, making it feel like more like a target, more like targeting to me. You know what I'm saying? The other thing that we know is that we also know that two people, I think it was three actually, three people were actually detained briefly, but they were also released shortly after. No confirmed suspect yet. The manhunt is still ongoing, unfortunately. And also the last thing we know is that 3,000 people attended this event on this college campus. The lack of adequate security and high level preventative measures have been basically criticized by everybody. You know what I mean? A lot of people are not happy with this case. So we those are the things that we do know about this case or whatever. And I'm not questioning you guys. You know what I'm saying? How much is this incident, do you believe, is a cover up, or versus leaked intentionally? You know what I'm saying? And also, do y'all think that that Charlie Kirk was shot because of what he believed, or what he was, or who he was aligned with politically? You know what I'm saying? Do y'all think that it was a random act of violence? Like, what are y'all thoughts on this? We ain't gonna waste too much time. I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all the next clip. This next clip right here is basically gonna show Charlie Kirk, the incident where he got shot.
This is it. Yeah, is that fair to say? All right, great. So, do you know how many transgender Americans have been mass shooters over the last 10 years?
Too many.
It's five. Okay, now five is a lot, right? I'm going to give you some credit. Do you know how many mass shooters there have been in America over the last 10 years?
Counting or not counting gang violence?
Great.
We ain't gonna show too much of that. That was actually that was too graphic for us to show on YouTube. So we're not gonna show too much of the close up or anything in that nature. But, I want to know y'all thoughts, man. Drop y'all comments in the comments, man. I want to know, if someone in your circle is as outspoken and as public. You know what I'm saying? Would you feel safe speaking out like Charlie did? You know what I'm saying? And does political, not even that, do you think that Charlie Kirk was shot because, like I said, I want to know y'all if y'all believe that he was shot because of what he was believed in, or who he aligned himself with? You know what I'm saying? This last clip right here is gonna basically show different angles of the shooting. You know what I'm saying? When it happened live or whatever. So we're gonna go ahead and watch that clip of this last video. And then I'm gonna go ahead and get a purple lip breakdown. We're gonna get up out of here. All right. Let's get it.
Oh my God.
Go, run. Whoa.
Counting or not counting gang violence?
What the fuck?
That's right, the next one.
You guys okay? Okay, love you. Be safe. Be safe. Apparently there's been a shooting. We don't know who's been shot. We are here live at Utah Valley State University. I don't know if that was shots or if that was fireworks.
Sorry about that. You saw all those angles that they had on that they saw and showed on that video clip. Man, those are just like how the trauma happened so fast, man. Everything with Charlie. And 1 minute he was talking, and then next thing you know, they hear a shot, and it was one shot from a distance. You know what I mean? So this person seemed like they was a professional, and the fact that they have no suspects available, I'm gonna go ahead and give y'all my purple lip breakdown. But let's go ahead and get into it right now. Let's go. Man, it also absolutely feels it's possible that this wasn't just a random act. You know what I'm saying? When someone is that public and they're that controversial and they speak in large crowds, especially in political vital times, they they become a target. No question. You know what I'm saying? There's no question. They become a target when they're public and that's controversial and they speak in large crowds like this, man. There's no question that these people become targets, man. You know what I'm saying? So these like, and also it was leaked that, this possibly has something to do with Israel. And it's not a coincidence, you know what I'm saying? That it doesn't come from nowhere. Or if it wasn't Israel, it was another entity that was involved. And they, it was noted that Charlie Kirk was kind of scared and walking on tippy toes because of his alliance with Israel, and he was apparently afraid to go against what they wanted for him. You know what I'm saying? So that's, what I mean. This basically looks like a political hit job to me, or at least it's a symbol, like it's a symbolic attack, um, meant to intimidate, to maybe silence, or even drain the resources. You know what I'm saying? Out there's people like Myron Gaines. You know what I mean? Big up to Myron Gaines and Charlie Kirk for doing what they was doing. You know what I mean? I know Charlie Kirk basically started that movement, but Myron Gaines is walking in walking on eggshells at this point, because I think that was kind of a warning towards the Myron Gaines red pill guy. And I have a lot of respect for Myron Gaines, but this is a warning and something to bring awareness to him. Because of possibilities that if he keeps doing what he's doing, this would be possible. And you know what I'm saying. So that's actually one of the things that could happen in the future. And if this was like, if it was that if this was that clean of a shot from a distance, and supposedly like a roof vantage, and it was in front of 3,000 people, and yet there's no suspect arrested, man, that smells a little fishy to me. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I think that this guy Charlie Kirk, his fan base was growing fast. He was controversial, and he was against the majors. He was against the agenda. He was against the agenda that they want to push for the future. And I feel like my boy Charlie, he was a victim and a suspect. He was targeted. He was targeted, no question. And I feel like it probably came from the fact that he was too influential. You know what I'm saying? Hey, look, man, whatever side you on, I don't know whose side you on, what side of everything is. There's no point in choosing sides, but it's not about choosing sides. Something serious just happened to Charlie Kirk, and it's not about politics. You know what I'm saying? It's about freedom of speech. It's about safety. It's about power and the truth. You know what I'm saying? We can't let fear turn into acceptance. We cannot accept this no more. You know what I'm saying? If power or not, everyone deserves protection, no matter what. If we stay quiet from in times like this, bruh, we lose more than just a life from Charlie Kirk. You know what I'm saying? We lose what it means to stand for something, and a lot of people, they don't stand for nothing these days. Straight up, man. And we got to go ahead and pull that integrity back, man. Keep your eyes open and lean into the truth. You know what I'm saying? Demand accountability, not just from others, bruh, but from even our institutions. You know what I'm saying? The institutions that we have right now. That was the Purple Lip breakdown. Let's get it. Let's go. We that was a Charlie breakup. I mean Charlie Kirk. R.I.P. I'm out.